Across the planet, humans have adapted to the wildest, harshest, and most unbelievable environments. From people who live in the trees, to nomads of the sea, to guardians of deserts and mountains, these are not just survival stories, but testaments to human creativity, resilience, and spirit. Today, we'll explore unreal communities, each with their own unique way of living. From Africa to Asia, Siberia to South America, join me on a journey into the extraordinary. And make sure to watch till the very end, because the final tribe we'll meet might just change the way you see our entire planet. Subscribe now for more journeys into the wonders of humanity in 4K. In Papua's rainforest, where rivers snake through dense green and the air hums with life, live the Korowai people. They are one of the few tribes in the world still building homes high in the treetops. Some perch more than 30 meters above the ground. Why so high? To protect against insects, flooding, and historically, even rival tribes. Building these houses is a feat of skill and bravery, cutting trees with stone tools, lashing logs with vines, and climbing dizzying ladders daily. Life here revolves around hunting wild pigs, fishing, and foraging. The forest is supermarket, pharmacy, and temple all at once. Until the 1970s, the Korowai had almost no contact with the outside world. Outsiders saw them as living in another time. But for the Korowai, their way of life is timeless. On the wide-open plains of East Africa live the Maasai, guardians of tradition and masters of survival in the savannah. For the Maasai, cattle are life. They provide milk, blood, and meat, but also represent wealth, marriage dowries, and even spiritual connection. A man's cattle are his bank, his pride, his family's lifeline. The Maasai are famous for their ceremonies, from the Unoto, where boys become warriors, to their vibrant jumping dances, symbols of strength and energy. Their bright red robes, called shuka, stand out boldly against the landscape. Despite pressures from modern governments and land restrictions, the Maasai have fiercely preserved their language, dress, and pastoral lifestyle. They remind the world that tradition can thrive even in the face of modernity. Their beaded jewelry encodes age, status, and stories. Each color carries meaning. Red for bravery, white for milk, blue for sky and rain. Families live in circular bomas, thorn-fenced homesteads where life moves with the seasons and the migrations of cattle. Today, Maasai lead wildlife conservancies and lion guardian programs, protecting cattle and big cats together. On the scrubby shores of Lake Eyasi, Usaus ti Borfiomsom min on somemom term. Leave for Zilev. Revive the Hadza, one of the world's last true hunter-gatherer peoples, moving lightly with season's water and wild foods. They read the land like a library, tracks wind and bird calls. They craft short, powerful bows and arrows tipped with plant poisons to bring down swift game. Hadza diets are rich and varied: baobab fruit, berries, tubers and honey. Women gather and dig with wooden sticks, while men hunt small animals and, when fortune turns, larger game. They follow the honey-guide bird to wild hives, share the comb and leave wax for their winged partner. Fires crackle beside domed grass shelters. There is no storage, no surplus. Meat is shared the moment it's cooked, an egalitarian rhythm where generosity is survival. Their language, Hadzane, clicks and flows like birdsong. Children practice tiny bows. Children learn by watching, climbing, tracking, shooting, absorbing skills in play. Farms, roads and tourism press ever closer. Yet the Hadza keep knowledge etched in footprints and ashes. Take only what you need, give the land time to breathe. Under constellations used for navigation and story, their songs rise. For the Hadza, survival isn't hardship, it's harmony with a living landscape. Imagine living where winters drop below 50 degrees Celsius. In Siberia's Yakutia region, the Yakut people endure one of Earth's coldest inhabited places. To survive, they raise hardy horses and reindeer, both vital for transport, clothing and food. Their houses are insulated with wood and fur, and their diets rely on frozen fish and meat. Fresh vegetables are a rare luxury in this frozen land. But life here isn't just about survival. The Yakut hold vibrant festivals like Isiak, celebrating the summer solstice with horse racing, throat singing, and offerings to nature spirits. Their traditions are rooted in shamanism, where the land, sky, and animals are alive with spirits. Against the odds, the Yakut thrive, showing that warmth can be found even in the coldest corners of the earth. On Lake Titicaca, the Uros live on floating islands made of totora reeds. The islands are built by hand, layer upon layer, and constantly rebuilt as the reeds decay. Nothing here is permanent, maintenance is survival. For centuries, this way of life offered protection and independence. The lake was home, road, and refuge. Today, tradition drifts alongside modern change. Tourism arrives. Younger generations look toward the shore. Still, each morning, the islands float on, held together not by land, but by knowledge passed down through time. Next, we head to the ocean to meet the Bajau, known as the sea nomads of Southeast Asia. For centuries, they've lived aboard houseboats, drifting across the waters of the Philippines, Malaysia, and Indonesia. What makes them truly unreal? Their bodies have physically adapted to their lifestyle. Bajau divers have enlarged spleens, allowing them to store more oxygen, and their eyesight underwater is sharper than most humans. Children learn to swim before they can walk. Men dive over 70 meters deep with nothing but wooden goggles and spears. Women gather shellfish from the shallows. Though many now live in stilt villages, the Bajau spirit is forever tied to the sea. They are not visitors to the ocean. They are part of it. Along these waters, families craft leper houseboats by hand, hulls stitched, boards pegged, skills passed from elders to children. Bajau divers practice breath holds for minutes, equalizing gently as they glide, reading light, currents and reef like a map. Yet changing seas and restrictions challenge tradition. So communities blend fishing with reef care, keeping the ocean alive for their children. At dawn, in Papua New Guinea's eastern highlands, mist drifts over the Asaro River and the green shoulders of the valley. Here, the Asaro mudmen gather pale river clay, hands kneading earth, shaping wide eyes and tusk-like teeth, masks drying by a small fire. In white clay and towering masks with bamboo fingers, mudmen move slowly and silently through the greenery, part ritual, part story. Legend tells of warriors in retreat, caked in river clay. At night they appeared like spirits, and their enemies fled. Daily life continues. Women tend gardens, children laugh, men refine masks, culture held in careful, steady hands. At festivals and markets, stories step into motion. Measured strides, drum beats, masks lined on mats, painted with earth pigments. Visitors watch respectfully. Smiles are exchanged. Crafts change hands. The community guiding how tradition meets the present. On a boulder above the valley, the mudmen stand against the mist. reminding us that imagination can be armor. Among the islands of the Andaman Sea live the Moken people, often called sea gypsies. Like the Bajau, their lives revolve around the ocean. The Moken can see underwater twice as clearly as most humans, thanks to unique training of their pupils. Children dive for shells and fish with incredible ease, while adults navigate treacherous seas using knowledge passed down through generations. They believe in the spirit of the sea, guiding their voyages and protecting them from storms. But modern development and restrictions on fishing threaten their way of life, pushing them closer to land. Still, the Moken remain tied to the sea, their home, their teacher, their protector. On the cliffs of Mali's Bandiagara escarpment live the Dogon people, one of Africa's most fascinating cultures. Their villages cling to sheer rock faces, blending into the landscape. The Dogon are famous for their mask dances, where elaborate wooden masks bring ancestral spirits to life. Their carvings and architecture reflect deep symbolism and cosmic beliefs. For decades, researchers have debated their astronomical knowledge, with some claiming the Dogon knew of the star Sirius B long before telescopes. Whether myth or truth, their wisdom continues to inspire. To the Dogon, the universe is alive, and their traditions are a way to stay in harmony with it. Off the coast of Sumatra lie the Mentawai Islands. Rain-drenched jungles, reef-protected seas. The Mentawai keep a deep bond with the forest. Tattoos, filed teeth marks of beauty, balance and belonging. Life flows through stilted Uma longhouses, sago prepared by hand hunters, paddlers. In the green hush, hunters carry poison-tipped arrows. Detail of mixing poison and tipping arrows, taking only what is needed. Sikarai shamans lead rituals, chants and dance, preparing plant medicine, keeping harmony with humans, animals, spirits. Bark cloth beating and drying, rattan weaving, careful gathering of medicinal leaves. Harvest gently, give thanks to the forest. Though logging and tourism press in, families work to keep language, rituals, tattoos alive, because for the Mentawai, health means living in balance. Body clan forest and sea as one. On river routes, outrigger canoes stitch villages together, carrying sago, fish and news between families. During ceremonies, gongs and drums pulse as dancers in bark cloth honor ancestors and the forest spirits. Elders teach children forest signs, tracks, tides and bird calls, so balance survives beyond the next monsoon. In Bhutan's high mountains, the Tiger's Nest Monastery seems almost unreal, perched on a cliff nearly 3,000 meters above the valley floor. Legend says Guru Rinpoche, who brought Buddhism to Bhutan, flew here on the back of a tigress, meditating in the caves for 3 years. Today, monks live here in silence and devotion, dedicating their lives to prayer, meditation, and discipline. For them, life is not about survival in the material world, but about the journey to enlightenment. At the far edge of Scotland's northeast coast, where the land breaks suddenly into the North Sea, lies Crovie. There is no road into the village. There never was. Crovie clings to a narrow strip of shoreline beneath sheer cliffs, as if it arrived one day and decided not to leave. The cottages are small, whitewashed and tightly packed. Built by fisherfolk, they turn their gables to the wind, nets once drying on lines, creels stacked by the doors, boats dragged across the stones and launched straight into the surf when the sea allowed it. Every building faces the water. There was no reason to face anywhere else. For generations, life here followed the tides. Men fished the Moray Firth. Women mended nets, salted fish, watched the weather. The sea fed the village, and sometimes punished it. In 1953, a violent storm tore into the coastline, destroying homes and ending Crovie's days as a working fishing village. Many left, some stayed. Today, Crovie is quiet. The boats are gone. The nets no longer dry in the wind. But the village remains, untouched by roads, protected by its isolation, and preserved not as a museum, but as a memory. Crovie did not grow. It did not modernize. It simply endured. And in doing so, it became one of Scotland's most fragile and most honest coastal settlements. In the Sahara Desert, the world's largest hot desert, survive the Tuareg nomads. Known as the Blue People for their indigo-dyed veils, the Tuareg are masters of desert survival. Their camels carry salt, water and trade goods across landscapes that seem endless. They navigate by the stars, finding hidden oases where life can continue. The Tuareg are not just survivors. They are poets, musicians and storytellers with songs that echo across the dunes at night. Their resilience is matched only by their elegance. High above the Tiber Valley in central Italy, A village floats on stone. Civita di Bagnoregio was founded more than 2,500 years ago by the Etruscans, built on a plateau of fragile volcanic rock. At the time, it seemed permanent, timeless. But the ground beneath it was already disappearing. Wind, rain and earthquakes have been slowly eroding the cliffs for centuries, carving away the land grain by grain. Today, Civita is connected to the modern world by a single narrow footbridge, its only lifeline. Once a thriving town, it has become known as La Città che muore, the dying city. Landslides claimed homes, streets, and entire sections of the plateau. Families left. Silence moved in. And yet, Civita endures. Stone houses still line its lanes. Flowers spill from balconies. Church bells still mark the passing of time. Only a handful of residents remain, living within walls that history and gravity continue to challenge. Tourists arrive by the thousands, crossing the bridge to witness a place balanced between survival and collapse. Civita di Bagnoregio is not frozen in the past. It is slowly letting go. A village suspended between earth and sky, still standing for now. In Colombia's Sierra Nevada de Santa Marta Mountains live the Kogi people, who call themselves the Elder Brothers. The Kogi believe they are guardians of the world, tasked with keeping balance between nature and humanity. They warn that modern society, the Younger Brothers, are damaging the earth, and that harmony must be restored. Guided by spiritual leaders called Mamos, chosen as children and trained in caves for years, the Kogi maintain wisdom passed down for centuries. Their way of life is not just about survival, it's about protecting the future of the planet for us all. Kogi men carry poporos, gourds with lime for coca, symbols of responsibility and thoughtfulness. Women weave mochilas, patterns mapping rivers and mountains, memory stitched into every thread. They ask us, the Younger Brothers, to listen and help protect the heart of the world. From the frozen tundras to the burning deserts, from the sea to the sky, these communities show us what it truly means to be human. Their lives may seem unreal to us, but they are real, thriving and deeply connected to their lands, their beliefs and their traditions. So, which of these extraordinary people amazed you the most? Tell me in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and share it with someone who loves discovering the wonders of our world. Until next time, keep exploring, because humanity is far more unreal than you could ever imagine.